Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. So, I've been talking about the last 6 to 8 weeks being a particularly dangerous time to be a new real estate investor. I've been talking about this being the time you need to sit back and learn your market and really wait for more inventory to come on. Last interview I did with Benny from the Clayson Group just highlights how nutty the Fresno market and many suburban markets are today. So what I want to do is try to give you some numbers. They are not going to be complete. They are going to be purposely vague. They're going to be really all you would see on a Realtor or Zillow or Redfin posting. And my question is to you, which one of these is the better deal? You know, when you look online and you scan your market, and when you get good at what I talk about, you'll be able to plug these numbers in, make some base assumptions, and ultimately there will be a best option. So it's going to be a single family home, a fourplex, and a tenplex. So just saying that, some of you might already think the tenplex is the best deal. Bigger is better. Well, maybe. I haven't given you any of the numbers yet, but there is certainly a bias out there today that simply having more units is better. And while that was very true from 2012 through 2018, it's not today. At least it's not in my market. Maybe it's true in yours. I don't know your market. But again, don't just assume more units is good. Second, let's talk about the single family home. We're going to say the purchase price is $125,000. So write that down. We're going to say the make ready is $10,000. So what I consider make ready is, hey, you're buying this unit, the owners move out, you have to drop 10 grand into this to make it rental quality. Maybe you're changing the old carpets. Maybe you're painting the funky bedroom that used to be purple and now you're going to make it tan or off-white or whatever. Maybe you need to, change out the countertop in the, kitchen, or maybe you have to replace the toilet. I don't know. But you're going to spend 125 grand, or at least 125 grand is the purchase price. You do have to cut a check for 10 grand for make ready. And then your rent is 1,300. Okay, so those are the numbers I'm giving you for the house. Now for the fourplex. Purchase price for the fourplex is 400 grand or 100K a door. We're going to assume that you have to spend $32,000 per unit or 8 grand a door to make these rental grade that you're happy with. Now that could be 32 grand in one unit, or it could be 16 in 2 units, or it could be 8 in all 4. For this exercise, it doesn't matter. And then what you're going to assume is each rent is 900, or you are collecting 3,600 bucks a month, and we're going to assume it's full. So again, 32 grand, however you want it spent. For all that matter, it could be a new roof, new siding, new ACs. I mean, however you want to spend it, it is required, has to be spent. And then finally, we have a tenplex. The tenplex is 800 grand or 80K a door. You do need to spend 100 grand per unit, or 100 grand in repairs, or 10 grand a unit on this example. And we're going to assume the rent is 800 each, or $8,000 a month. So those are the 3 variables. You know the purchase price, you know what the make ready or fix up cost is, and you know what gross rents are. But wait, I don't have enough information. Well, if you're in the learning stages of your market, you really do. Because what you should do is you should be able to default for expenses, right? What are your expenses going to be? I would tell you your ratio for expenses on a house should be the cheapest. And then they're probably more expensive on the fourplex and probably more expensive on the 10plex. Just a hint, most places the tenants pay for water, garbage, and electricity in a house. That is not the case for the fourplex or the 10plex. Other things, your turnover, your bad debt reserve, your evictions, my history says are going to be highest in the 10plex and lowest in the single family home. Your interest rate, perhaps on the single family and fourplex, because those are residential, will be lower. The 10plex is commercial and will be higher. The other thing to think about is your down payment will probably be lower in the single family and the fourplex, again, because they're residential. The 10plex is a commercial loan, and you will likely have to put more down to be approved for a commercial loan. So again, lots of people are talking about deals, what is going on. I wanted to give you a basic variables that I look at every day, and I can decipher what is the best deal in my market. So in this case, I look forward to seeing what you have. Put your thoughts in the comments once this video is live. I do think there's a right answer. I will actually probably do a follow-up video to this in the next day or so, probably breaking down the numbers as I saw them. But again, single family home, 125 grand, 10 grand in make ready, 1,300 rent. Fourplex for 400 grand, 32K in make ready, 3,600 rent. And then you have a 10plex at 800 grand, 100,000 in make ready, and $8,000 a month gross rent. All right, have fun. Go do some math. Take care.